What's it like to walk onto the field and play a game as a Major League Baseball player, and who's going to win the World Series? We'll talk about that and a lot more right now. This is Offside Sports. And welcome to another episode of Offside Sports. We're live from the Loft 100 studios in Southern California, presented by Turtlebox Audio. Check out their incredible lineup of portable speakers, turtleboxaudio.com. Thanks to Turf & Sons for the turf we sit upon. Turf & Sons, San Diego's #1 choice for turf installation. Find them at turfandsons.com. There is something really strange about the setup here today, Dave Palais and Allison Ratzlaff, and we have had so much fun at this guy's expense because he's always there in the opening credits, but he's never on the show. But today we welcome back our little brother, the fourth member of Offside Sports, Mr. CJ Stubbs. Welcome home. It's great to have you home, son.
It's the youth and the looks
It
of the
is.
show.
Finally.
Hey, my first request.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna need a new headshot.
Yeah.
We're gonna need you're gonna get a new headshot and look a little bit better. It'll be like refreshing for the show.
I love it. I love it. For those of you who are joining us for the very first time here on Offside Sports, CJ is a Major League Baseball player in the Washington Nationals system, and you've had quite an exciting last couple of weeks. You know, you're sitting there, you're toiling in minor league ball, you're putting your time in, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, and then you get the call.
Yeah. I played baseball my entire life. 28 years, just imagining a day that, like, at some point, I'm 6 years into my minor league career, not sure if that's ever going to happen. And saw the big league team play earlier that day, and catcher went down, and I'm kind of sitting there, and I'm like, okay, it could be me, but it's probably not going to be me. I mean, I have 6 years, like, it's not going to be me. And my manager walks up to me while I was in the cages. He's like, hey, don't hit off the machine today. I was like, what? Like, hit off the machine?
Did your heart start racing?
Yeah, you could get hurt. I was like, what do you mean get hurt? He's like, yeah. Well, you're going to the big league, so we can't get you getting hurt.
Okay.
Oh, I have goosebumps.
The minute that sets in, you're going to the big leagues. Was it an out-of-body experience? I mean, what physically what happened?
You
throw up or
four-letter
something, or?
words.
Okay, awesome.
Screaming at him and my hitting coach, telling him like they were lying to me because like I just couldn't believe it. And then like lots of tears and phone calls, calling my mom and my dad. And my manager was like, I'm like a pretty like private person when it comes to wanting to talk to my parents. Yeah. And he's like, I want to call him right now and I want to be here when you talk to him. I was like,
oh my God.
All right, we can do it. Like no problem.
Yeah.
And so like he finally gets a hold of my dad, and he's like, hey, this is Matt LeCroy with the Rochester Red Wings, your son's manager. My dad's like, everything okay?
Like, what did he do now?
He's like, yeah, your son has something to tell you. I was like, hey, Dad. And my dad just knew right away, like I was going.
That is so awesome.
Started bawling, crying.
Oh my God, how'd Mom take it?
Mom, I mean, she thought something was wrong, and then made her more hysterical and just started crying.
And for those of you who don't know, I went to high school with CJ's father, T-Pat Stubbs, although he was a year ahead of me. So the fact that I've got that connection with your pop, and then obviously I have a connection with your dad now because of the son being on the show, it's pretty awesome. I know that the word spread like wildfire amongst us, like, holy crap, and we were all disappointed because we're like, oh, does it mean he's not coming back to the show for a while? No, but we couldn't have been more happy for you, CJ. So you get the call, you're packing your bags or whatever. Were you in DC, or where were you?
I flew from Jacksonville to DC. They were coming from New York, and I met them there.
Okay.
And we had an off day the day I got there, so I got to explore DC for a little bit, and that was an absolute blast, just kind of like getting acclimated to the area. And
So you walk into the clubhouse for the very first time?
I feel like I'm walking around with my pants down because everyone's looking at me.
Who's this guy?
Yeah, I'm like looking around there. Oh, like look, new guy's here, and the amount of people you meet on your first day in the big leagues.
I bet.
Incredible, and the amount of people that know how many people you're meeting on the first day in your big leagues, because like if you're there for 2 hours, someone finally finds you and they're like, hey, like I'm Joe Random, like I know you're not going to remember my name because you're meeting everyone today, but I just wanted to say hi, and like everyone gets it, and you know, it was just incredible.
What happened when you saw your jersey for the first time?
Like having a number that wasn't 92 and, and having the number 36, I was like, dang, this is pretty cool. Like,
Yeah.
because you know, you make your debut and usually you get like a rookie number or something.
Yeah, of course.
You get 97, 98, and I had 36, and that number will always be special to me.
Right. Were the guys who you know, who've obviously been up there, established veterans, names in Major League Baseball, were they cool? Were they welcoming, that type of thing?
Very cool. My locker was right next to Josh Bell, who I had known previously. But you know what's really funny is the Nationals are a very young team, like really young team. When I made my debut, there were 6 rookies in the lineup.
Wow.
Including the starting pitcher who made it the 7th.
Right.
And so everyone's kind of like still learning.
Right.
I was the freshest guy there, but yeah, it was a really young team.
Here we've got some video of your manager Miguel Cairo talking about who else came up with you? I forget.
Andrew Alvarez.
Andrew Alvarez. Here he is talking about the two of you making your major league debuts.
Yeah, I think it's exciting. You know, that they know each other from AAA, and it was nice to give them a chance so like that they can hide like it. They understand each other. They know each other. So I think it's a good idea to put them together to make the major league debut.
That's awesome. For the record, though, ESPN said you were C.J. Abrams, not C.J. Stubbs.
Pretty good player.
And they quickly fixed the the graphic. So you walk in batter's box or on deck circle first time. What are those butterflies like?
Yeah, I'm gonna take you back even farther.
Okay.
So I'm going out. You know, catchers, we get out there pretty early to go stretch. So I'm out there like an hour early. 15 minutes earlier than probably I would, just to take it all in.
Yeah.
And I'm about to start stretching, and I just realized, like, I don't even need to stretch. Like, I have so much adrenaline pumping through my veins that I don't even need to do this right now.
Yeah.
But, you know, I still go through my routine. And then fast forward to the game. You're running out there. I like feel like I'm jogging and I'm floating. And like that first pitch happens, and like we just learned, like my debut was also with the pitcher who was debuting.
Yep.
And that made it a lot easier for me because
sure.
I knew that he was also freaking out. But he throws first pitch strike, and then I could kind of sense both of us relax. And then it just very quickly turned into a baseball game. Until my first at bat, I just, you know, you dream of that, seeing your first pitch in the big leagues and hitting a home run, and I decided to foul mine straight back.
But at least, if you foul it straight back, that's a good sign that you barely just missed it.
Just missed it, but at least I went out swinging, so I, you know, got a chance to take a swing at the first pitch, and no hits that day, but a lot of good at bats.
It's just, again, I don't want to sound like a father figure by saying we are so proud of you, but we really are proud of you, because all of us, the three of us know, and everybody here at Lofton and the studios know the work that you have put in behind the scenes. The toil that you go through when the cameras are off and there's no lights on and it's just you and it's either a cage or you're, you know, catching whatever. So
Well, and for years.
Yeah, years.
Since you were a little kid playing Little League. I mean, that, and all the way through high school and college and the minors. I mean, that is years of hard work and tenacity to stick with it.
Well, we got you for the time being, and I know that next year is now once again in the plans. He'll be leaving us, but he won't be leaving us for a while, so we're going to get a bunch of episodes with CJ Stubbs in as far as the Offside Sports is concerned. We only got a couple of minutes left because obviously you are the biggest story here in our first segment, but Major League playoffs are here. The brackets are set, the playoffs are set, wild card, et cetera, et cetera. Dave, quickly, we'll just go around. Who do you have matching up in the World Series? Who do you have winning?
Right now I have match up going back to 1993. I'm going Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Toronto Blue Jays. This time I have to say the Phillies are the ones who are going to win it. Tough for me to pick against, obviously, the Dodgers. Even though I think the Dodgers are set up for a good postseason run. But I'm going to go 93, rematch of the World Series, going Phillies this time over the Blue Jays.
CJ, World Series matchup, who wins?
Give me the Blue Jays coming out of the AL facing the Yankees or the Red Sox. That should be awesome in that first round. And then give me the Brewers coming out of the NL. They've just been the best team I've watched all season.
Ultimate winner?
I also have the Blue Jays coming out of the AL, and of course, I'm going with my heart, the San Diego Padres.
Okay. I've got the Blue Jays coming out of the AL. I got the Phillies coming out of the National League, and I got the Phils winning it. There's who's going to win the World Series. Week 4 of the NFL season almost complete. What were the biggest stories from this past weekend? The shockers and the letdowns. We'll take a closer look next. Offside Sports rolls on right after this.
Someday you're going to play the big leagues, so she can watch the game for free.